Some of the 1960s biggest showroom disappointments aged into some of the era's most beloved oddballs. In this episode, we explore 10 classics from 1960s cars that flopped first and became cult classics. Each car tells a different story: design, engineering, culture, and the small details that make old-timers feel alive. A fiberglass Future Shock coupe that bombed in period and became an American design icon. Built during 1962-1963, the Studebaker Avanti represents the engineering priorities and driving culture of its time. Raymond Loewy led the radical grillless design. Fiberglass body panels rode on a modified Lark chassis. Supercharged R2 versions delivered up to 289 horsepower. Andy Granatelli used Avantis for Bonneville speed records. Production delays badly hurt its launch momentum. Studebaker built only about 4,600 before shutdown. Its cabin featured aircraft-inspired round gauges. Post-Studebaker continuation cars kept the Avanti name alive. Today, it stands out as a collectible oldtimer because it combines period character, mechanical personality, and a story enthusiasts still care about. NSU's sleek executive sedan was years ahead of rivals, but its rotary woes ruined confidence. Built during 1967-1977, the NSU Ro 80 represents the engineering priorities and driving culture of its time. Its shape achieved an impressively low drag coefficient for the era. Power came from a twin-rotor Wankel engine. A semi-automatic transmission was standard equipment. Front-wheel drive aided packaging and road manners. Early rotor seal failures damaged the car's reputation. NSU often replaced engines under warranty. Its clean styling influenced later European sedans. The Ro 80 won 1968 European Car of the Year. Today, it stands out as a collectible old-timer because it combines period character, mechanical personality, and a story enthusiasts still care about. Britain's clever rear-engined mini-rival struggled at launch, yet grew into a giant-killing cult favorite. Built during 1963-1976, the Hillman Imp represents the engineering priorities and driving culture of its time. Built at Roots' new Linwood plant in Scotland, its alloy engine canted for lower rear deck height. Rear suspension used swing axles at first. Launch quality problems quickly hurt public perception. The opening rear window improved luggage access. The Imp was praised for sharp handling. Competition Imps earned success in rallying and touring cars. Singer Shammer and Sunbeam variants broadened the range. Today, it stands out as a collectible oldtimer because it combines period character, mechanical personality, and a story enthusiasts still care about. AMC chased personal luxury style with a fastback oddity that later won admirers for its bold shape. Built during 1965-1967, the AMC Marlin represents the engineering priorities and driving culture of its time. The first Marlin used the compact Rambler Classic platform. Its dramatic fastback roofline limited rear headroom. AMC marketed it as a sporty personal car. Sales never matched Ford Mustang levels. A larger Ambassador base Marlin arrived for 1966. V8 power options included 327 and 343 engines. Its broad C-pillars gave it a distinctive profile. Survivors are rare compared with mainstream pony cars. Today, it stands out as a collectible oldtimer because it combines period character, mechanical personality, and a story enthusiasts still care about. Lotus built a featherweight, mid-engined road car that confused buyers before enthusiasts embraced it. Built during 1966-1975, the Lotus Europa represents the engineering priorities and driving culture of its time. It was Lotus' first mid-engined production road car. Early Series 1 bodies were bonded to the chassis. Renault-sourced power served the earliest Europas. Exceptional handling was the car's defining trait. Low roof height made entry awkward. Later twin-cam versions improved straight-line performance. Its aerodynamic shape delivered impressive efficiency. The Europa helped popularize mid-engine layout for road cars. Today, it stands out as a collectible oldtimer because it combines period character, mechanical personality, and a story enthusiasts still care about. Mazda's elegant rotary Pioneer sold in tiny numbers but became a landmark Japanese halo car. Built during 1967 to 1972, the Mazda Cosmo Sport 110S represents the engineering priorities and driving culture of its time. It was Mazda's first series production rotary sports car. The 10A twin-rotor engine displaced under 1 litre nominally. Early cars had a shorter wheelbase than later examples. A 5-speed manual was unusually advanced for Japan. Mazda used endurance racing to prove rotary durability. Production remained very limited throughout its run. Its styling mixed space-age curves with delicate proportions. Today it stands as a cornerstone of Mazda history. Today, it stands out as a collectible oldtimer because it combines period character, mechanical personality, and a story enthusiasts still care about. This quirky fiberglass Saab sports car never found many buyers, but its character made it unforgettable. Built during 1967 to 1974, the Saab Sonett V4 represents the engineering priorities and driving culture of its time. The Sonett V4 replaced the earlier two-stroke Sonett II power, came from Ford's German-built V4 engine. Fiberglass bodywork kept weight relatively low. Front-wheel drive was unusual for a sports car. Pop-up headlights arrived on the later Sonett III. Saab emphasized practicality with a front luggage compartment. US emissions rules increasingly constrained performance. Its eccentric layout built a loyal enthusiast following. Today, it stands out as a collectible oldtimer because it combines period character, mechanical personality, and a story enthusiasts still care about. A grand tourer packed with pioneering tech, the FF was brilliant, expensive, and too complex for mass success. Built during 1966 to 1971, the Jensen FF represents the engineering priorities and driving culture of its time. FF stood for Ferguson Formula 4-wheel drive. It also featured early Dunlop Maxarate anti-lock brakes. The car shared much with the Jensen Interceptor. Its steering wheel sat on the right only. Transmission tunnel bulk limited left-hand drive conversion. Chrysler V8 power delivered effortless performance. Only around 320 examples were built. The FF was among the first AWD production cars. Today, it stands out as a collectible oldtimer because it combines period character, mechanical personality, and a story enthusiasts still care about. Exotic looks and Ford V8 power made the Mangusta captivating, even if its flaws kept buyers cautious. Built during 1967 to 1971, the Tomaso Mangusta represents the engineering priorities and driving culture of its time. Giugiaro Giugiaro styled the dramatic low body. Its rear deck opened with distinctive gull-wing-like twin panels. A steel backbone chassis supported the mid-engine layout. Ford's small block V8s powered most examples. Weight distribution made handling tricky at the limit. Build quality varied from car to car. The Mangusta preceded the more famous Pantera. Fewer than 500 were produced in total. Today, it stands out as a collectible oldtimer because it combines period character, mechanical personality, and a story enthusiasts still care about. Matra's practical mid-engined 2+2 baffled mainstream buyers, then earned cult love for doing things differently. Built during 1967 to 1973, the Matra 530 represents the engineering priorities and driving culture of its time. Named after Matra's R530 air-to-air missile project, a Ford Taurus V4 engine sat behind the seats. It combined mid-engine layout with a 2+2 cabin. Removable roof panels added open-air versatility. Its composite body resisted rust better than steel rivals. Performance was modest despite sporty looks. Excellent visibility made it unusually usable daily. The 530 paved the way for the Bagheera. Today, it stands out as a collectible oldtimer because it combines period character, mechanical personality, and a story enthusiasts still care about. These forgotten flops prove that cult status often arrives long after the sales charts are gone. Whether you prefer compact sports saloons, elegant coupes, or long-distance autobahn machines, this group captures why classic cars remain so fascinating.